Okay, first of all, thanks everybody for coming on this tonight. Some of you will be on because you want to find out more about what we're offering here. And I'm aware that we've got a mystery guest on here who's here to critique me. Now, that said, feel free, you can all annihilate me if you want. I'm genuinely interested in feedback, I appreciate your time, and if you've been asked on this call, you've been asked on it because somebody thinks that you've got something to give or we've got something to give you. So what I would ask is, please don't make any judgments, just listen. Nobody is going to sell you anything. I'm going to inform you about an opportunity, and if it's for you, then brilliant, and if it's not, absolutely not a problem. You won't get any chase up. Also, I hope that even if the opportunity is not for you, I hope you'll still learn something from it. There's a lot of good, interesting information in here. As you'll have seen, I've muted the microphone, so this is more a presentation than it is a question and answer session. That said, if you've got questions at the end, please Facebook me, message me, or speak to the person who got you on the call, and we'll give you answers to it. Please don't worry as I speak about how you would do this. Just listen to what I've got to say and ultimately worry about how you would do it later. As Richard Branson says, when an opportunity is put in front of you, go for it. If it's for you, go for it. And if you don't know how to do it, worry about it later on. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you now, if this works. Okay. I can't see you. Janice, could you unmute the mic and tell me if you can see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Thank you, Flower. Right, thank you. Always picking you. Okay, you can mute again now. Okay. So I'm going to speak to you tonight about our affiliate partner opportunity. The business that we're talking about here is the Health Alchemy System, and it's a business that I started in June as a result of a personal experience that I've had. So who am I? Most of you in the call will know me. I'm Nikki Niven, and like every one of you who are sitting there tonight, I am multifunctional. I'm as busy as hell. I have got loads of different commitments. I'm a mum, I'm a stepmom, I'm a carer to my husband, I'm a conventional business owner, blah, de, blah, de, blah, de, blah, de, blah. We're all really busy people, and I'm no exception. As you can see from the left-hand side, earlier, previous to me getting involved with this business, I was overweight. You won't see this from the photograph, but I had really bad asthma. I had tried everything I could possibly get my hands on to lose weight. I had spent thousands of pounds and nothing worked for me whatsoever. I feel I'd probably dieted so much that I had buggered my metabolism. And this corrected my metabolism. On the right hand side, you'll see me after Arix. Okay, so what do I think of all this?
Right.
This opportunity for me was absolutely life-changing. Not only did it bring forward residual income, and with that brought choices.
At the moment.
Can whoever's just come on? Can whoever's just come on please mute the mic? Hi. Can whoever's come on press the mute button on their mic, please, because I'm getting feedback. Thanks very much. So, yeah, the opportunity is life-changing.
Oh, it might be. Hold on.
Who've we got?
Hold on.
That's better. Thank you. Thanks very much. So the opportunity that we're presenting to you is life-changing. Not only in the respect of the income choices that it brings, it allows you to basically do a lot more. My husband, my family and I get a lot of travel because of the residual income, which we never got before. But it's not just that that's exciting. You also have the perks and the prizes that come with it. I mean, there's John and I, my earlier company that I was involved with, which was purely network marketing, was Utility Warehouse. And I was lucky, should I say, enough to be able to drive a company mini, which I very kindly gifted to my 6'5" husband, who squashed himself into a company mini which was branded with purple pigs. But it was still a free car, and so there's lots of perks and prizes with it. But the most important thing for me by far is the personal development that comes along with this. The personal development that comes with this opportunity is something that you can either choose to embrace or not choose to embrace. If you do choose to embrace it, it's life-changing. It brings empowerment, and it brings confidence, and it brings skills that you can transfer to every aspect of your life, not just this. It's really exciting. My 18-year-old stepdaughter is sitting behind me, and she's engaged in personal development this year, and it's absolutely changed her life. So I can't recommend that aspect of it highly enough. Now, my background is very unremarkable, middle management jobs, working in the council, senior management jobs, until 2007 I fell pregnant at the ripe old age of 37, and I gave birth to my daughter, Madison. And I decided at that point I wasn't going to go back to work. So I bought a magazine franchise, which, to cut a long story short, by 2009 had gone pear-shaped. I was in a lot of debt. My husband was in a lot of debt as a result of what happened, and I went and took advice from the local authority and various money advice agencies. And I found that out there people were out to dupe you. They were feeding me crap over what I should do about my finances. So consequently, I went and got trained on how to sort it, and I started a business called Sterling Efforts, which was helping people who were in debt. So I sorted my husband and I's debt, and then I started a business doing the same thing. From there, over the next 5 years, further businesses grew, and that's them down the left-hand side. But as you can see, with all those businesses comes hassle. No more than staff, and sorry to my staff that are on the call. Also, as I found out in May of this year, with a conventional business or a job, you get what's known as linear income. Now, linear income basically means that you turn up for work and you get paid for it. If you don't go to work, at one point your sick pay will stop. It's not the best model to set your life on. The opposite to this is residual income. And residual income basically means you do the job once and you theoretically get paid for life for it. I needed residual income. The reason I needed residual income was because on the 13th of May this year, my life went absolutely pear-shaped. My husband, John, who you can see up there, when we got married in June 2006, we are very, very happily married. I love him to bits. He's as crazy as me, but he's my soulmate. And on the 13th of May 2015, he went in to have high-grade dysplasia of the gullet removed using a simple operation. High-grade dysplasia is an early form of cancer. Had it not been removed very quickly, he would have died nearly as quickly. I have somebody on this call who's been affected by this firsthand and actually lost her husband. So this really touched me greatly. John went into hospital. They snipped an artery as they were operating, and he had to undergo an emergency esophagectomy. They removed his gullet and they attached his stomach to his neck. He nearly died. He lost 3.5 litres of blood, and he was under surgery for 11.5 hours. He spent the next couple of weeks in intensive care, breathing through tubes and slowly rehabilitating. But when he got out, as you can see from the middle photograph in June of this year, he very quickly, very rapidly lost 5.5 stone. Now, we were terrified. The cancer specialist in the hospital had said that he wasn't going to die of the cancer because it had been removed, but the chances were his life was at risk over his weight loss. They were about to fit a neogastric tube in the hope to try and sort it out for him. I, by this time, had done a lot of research on the supplements which I was taking along with the diet, for want of a better expression, that I was doing. And I began to understand the concept of cellular nutrition and indeed the quality of the products that were going into my body. So I started to slip into my husband's Actimel crushed up supplements, and he didn't know. So over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I increased the amount that were going into his body, and amazingly, he started to gain weight. He started to regain the ability to eat. He started to drive again. He slept less. We actually went out for a meal. It was absolutely astonishing. And yes, he still has a long road to go, but this began to make me understand the power of what I had in my hands here, and that it isn't just about weight loss. John's experience in May changed my life completely. I went back to the old values that my mum had taught me, and that's my mum there in the top right left-hand corner, who died in 2001. She taught me to be grateful for everything I had in my life, and to be honest, I'd lost sight of that. I became very health aware. I understood that my seven-year-old daughter very nearly only had a mum bringing her up. So consequently, I needed to capitalise on my health due to my ripe old age of now 45. I became very time aware. I didn't want to be thrown every hour into a full-time job or a full-time business. I want time with my family because I understand that time is precious. So to do that, I needed a residual income. And more to the point, I wanted to start helping others, not only with their finances, but in a much more inept, a much more personal way. I wanted to help them with their health. Now, that said, I wasn't looking for a business opportunity. I'd heard it all before. I'd looked at companies before. I'd seen market saturation. I'd seen nasty stuff in their products. It just absolutely didn't interest me. So I was going out to build a business from scratch, okay? However, I then stumbled across this opportunity, the affiliate partnership opportunity with RX. For once, I examined it in great depth. I did all the diligence on it, which is not like me, because ordinarily I just jump in and worry about it later. And I said, yes, please. So why RX? Why did I choose RX? Well, you'll see on the notes pages there, I was once asked to write down 5 things that I liked about RX, and I couldn't reduce them to 5. I want to talk very briefly tonight about why I chose RX. This is a wordy slide, but bear with me because it's important. What we're offering you here is the opportunity to become an affiliate partner with RX and indeed the Health Alchemy system. Now, the Health Alchemy system is a business into itself. It's not related to RX, and we have financial services opportunities there which aren't in any way affiliated. Part of the optional level for RX is through the means of multi-level marketing, direct sales, network marketing, or MLM, whatever you want to call it. Well, let me tell you first of all what network marketing is. Network marketing is a route to market where goods and services require an explanation, where you can't sit them on a shelf and expect somebody to understand everything about them. A narrative is required. It's a business that you can build part-time, sometimes, or anytime. It's a business where you get to earn while you learn. You don't need to go on a 3 months induction course and get paid less until you actually qualify and then get paid a bit more. You don't need to do 5 years at uni. You get to earn while you learn. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that actually goes for the entire Health Alchemy opportunity. What I mean by that is you're completely your own boss. You market your products however you want to do it, be it social media, be it word of mouth, be it however you want to do it. But you have a network behind you who are experts in the legal infrastructure, the customer services infrastructure, the products. So you don't need to worry about any of that. It's a mechanism to residual income where you earn £50 per month or £50,000 per month. Now, £50,000 per month to probably all of you sounds ludicrous. It sounds ludicrous to me, to be fair. but I know people that are doing this. My first target is, I want to, by this time next year, my target is 10 grand a month. Your target can be whatever you want it to be. It can be 50 quid, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. As I said before, it's an optional route to personal development. If you put enough into personal development, it could be a 4-year career. You could turn it round in 4 years and have a business for life. You do the work up front, you've got a business for life. It's great fun. It's hard work when you are working, but it's great fun. What network marketing is not, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a Ponzi or a Ponzi scheme, however you want to pronounce it. That is, if you were on this call and I was saying to you, I want you to give the person who brought you on the call £300 just for the privilege of being with us, and no product is going to exchange hands, but this is the greatest thing in the world. That's a pyramid scheme. That's not what we're talking about. Similarly, however, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a business. It's not a game where people succeed by being in the right place at the right time. It's a business. And it's not a way in which the big guys make money off the little guys. It's a business. To put that into context, if you started this business and you found that you were working harder than me, you were better at it than me, then you get to earn more than me. Now, you don't get that in the corporate world. In the corporate world, you're in the post you're in unless you're promoted. This is totally different. This is rewards, remunerate, effort. It's not a business where you have to use all your friends and family to make any money. I have somebody on this call tonight who categorically will just not refer to their friends and family, and I completely respect that. That's absolutely cool. You don't need to sell to anybody. It's about helping people. It's not nearing market saturation. It is absolutely massive, and it's growing. As the economy dipped and people also became aware of time and other opportunities, this grows, believe me, and it's certainly not boring. So I apologise for the wordy slide, but I had to get that out there. Just as a wee bit more edification of network marketing, top left-hand corner, we have Natalie Healy, the highest earner in network marketing in the UK, and you can see what she says about it. Network marketing creates more millionaires than any other industry. Then there's good old Donald Trump and his hair in the middle. Direct selling is actually one of the oldest, most respected business models in the world, and it's stood the test of time. Up the top, we've got Warren Buffett. Now, in case you don't know who Berkshire Hathaway are, Berkshire Hathaway own Fruit of the Loom, Helzberg Diamonds, Flight Safety International, Mars. They've got shares in Coca-Cola, American Express, IBM, Wells Fargo. This guy knows his stuff. And he says that his involvement in network marketing is the best investment that Berkshire Hathaway ever made. What's that if it's not testimony? Down the bottom, I've got some brands that you may be aware of, but you maybe haven't quite put them into the network marketing, particularly Avon. The woman in the middle is, of course, me in my underwear. No, I lie to you. The woman in the middle is an Ann Summers model, and of course Ann Summers is also a network marketing company. We have fabulous products. Deanna Latson, who's the Chief Product Officer, who was headhunted for Arix, she says there is no compromise on quality. There's no little bit of bad in our products. Also, I love the fact that we are the only fully comprehensive youth and health programme in the entire world. We target every part of your body, your mind, your skin, your wealth. Nobody else does this. Consequently, here is a life-changing opportunity being put in front of you. We use the purest, finest ingredients made to clinical pharmaceutical standards. We don't just go for basic accreditations, which all our competitors do. We go for give us more. We look for independent third-party testers. We have people testing everything that we do. Most importantly, our products are results-driven. You've seen photographs of what weight loss done to me. I've spoke about what weight gain has done for my husband. I've spoke about cellular nutrition. And there are loads of people who you know who are benefiting from this. And the products require explanation, and they move outside the network readily. What I mean by that is many other network marketing companies have an almost evangelical following of distributors who buy from within their organisation. That is not what this is about. This is a retail product as well. People could put these on the shelves of their beauticians or their hairdressers, and these products will move. Here are some of the accreditations I spoke about before. I won't bore you with the ins and outs of them, but I just wanted to show you that they were there. Now, Deanna Latson, she's a force to be reckoned with. I want you, it's a very short video, and I'm actually going to stop it before it gets to the end. I just want to let you hear a small bit of her speaking with passion about how much she prides herself in what goes into our ingredients. Bear with me a second.
I'm constantly told by our manufacturers and our food formulators, I am told I'm the most difficult human being. And I love that. I really do. I love that. It's because they say I challenge them in a way that they've never been challenged before. Because, you see, the industry is filled with products that give you a lot of great stuff. And I just don't believe in that. Why do all this great stuff with a little bit of bad? And when I say a little bit of bad, the supplement industry, excipients, flow agents, binders, all these things to keep a tablet together, to keep product moving through a tube. You know, these are all the stuff, a little bit of bad that people don't think about, they don't talk about, but a little bit of bad every day from a health company. It doesn't even make sense to me. So I run a really tight ship. That means everything has to be good. I'll give you an example. We used to have magnesium stearine. That's my first joke. And I changed it right away. Because it's one of those things that's widely used by almost all companies in the industry. It's just accepted as okay. Yet there's some research coming out of Canada that suggests that it's really not that great. It shouldn't be. So I went to my manufacturer and said, I'm done. We're not going to use magnesium stearine. That's what everybody uses. And I said, okay, we can do what everybody does, but we're going to get what everybody gets, and that is subpar. Oh, why do we want that? I don't want magnesium stearine. So let's just be really clear. We're not going to use magnesium stearine. We need it. It's a flow agent. It keeps everything moving. Basically, you just totally confused. We're not going to use magnesium stearine. I don't even care what you use it for. We need a replacement, and the replacement has to have a benefit for the body. Oh, you're so gentle. Exactly. I'm so glad. And we came back and we figured out the rice bran. Now it's harder. It takes more time. It clogs up the machines. It's more difficult for the engineers on the floor manufacturing. But rice bran has all types of cofactors for helping B vitamins absorb into the body. It's a food. It's whole food. And look at how beautiful that is. What sounds better? Magnesium stearate or rice bran? Well, of course, rice bran. I think as consumers.
Okay, so that hopefully gives you a feel for, I know the volume's quiet on that one. I'm getting messages through to say the volume's quiet. Hope you can hear me okay. Karen can see us but can't hear us. Has she got the mute on, Janice? Anyway, I'll move on. Okay, the compensation plan, the money. There are 3 patents pending for this compensation plan. It's like nothing else I've ever seen in my entire life. It is by far the best in the industry. There is a facility there called auto balance, which effectively means that your income is balanced all the time. They will absolutely constantly make sure that we get the most money. Now, that's not normal in the industry. What normally happens is, for example, if somebody leaves the organisation, then the people that they've signed up as customers, the organisation ordinarily gets the benefit of them when somebody's left. We use something called dynamic compression, which means that when the person leaves, all the revenue they generate goes to the upline. This company are genuinely out to give us the best. Dr. Fred Cooper wrote this compensation plan. He picked eclectically, one of my favourite words, as you'll find out shortly, from various other compensation plans. And he set a challenge to all the people in the industry saying, look, I have got the best compensation plan here. Go look at it. And if you think you can beat us, come along, sit down in a room with me and show me how you can beat us. The only thing I ask is, I'd like the media to be there, because ultimately I want evidence. I want to evidence that we are the best. So various chief execs from various multinational massive companies that have been going for years and years and years took a look at the compensation plan, and not one took him up in the offer. And that for me tells a massive story. The compensation plan has various multiple income streams, and I'm not going to go into this in this call. I feel that if this opportunity is something that's for you, then speak to the person who brought you on the call about how the income streams come together. I'm going to give you a salient idea shortly, but I'm not going into the big detail of it. What it does do, however, is encourages frugal responsibility. What I mean by that is, would you believe that they save for us? On top of the compensation that you get, they actually save for us. There is money put into a savings pot each time you earn more than $250 in a week. And when that savings pot reaches 10 grand, you get the entire 10 grand. You can do whatever you want with it. In terms of the Health Alchemy system, we have a system in place which means that if you have an investment in setting this up, and some of you don't have, some of you have actually got this already, so listen on. But if you do have an investment, we guarantee that we will work with you to give you a prompt return. What I mean by that is, we will work with you to get your money back and return you a profit of £169 in 72 hours. Now, I'm going to show you just a wee tiny video about the compensation plan. I've taken it from why Tim Sales chose ARIX. Now, for those of you who don't know who Tim Sales is a wonder within the network marketing industry. He teaches network marketers the best in the world. And he wrote a book called Brilliant Compensation, which I've known about for years. I've read it. And he is a multi-billionaire on the back of this. He has been asked to come out retirement for multi-level marketing by various different organisations, and every one of them, he said no to every one of them. He's not interested. He's made his fortune and he's just not interested. He's not coming out it. However, when he heard of ARIX, guess what? He came out retirement because he'd never seen anything like it in his life and he couldn't miss the opportunity. So he now delivers. We now have him as our trainer within the organisation. Here's a small excerpt. He's talking within this about retail and team elements. What I mean by that is what you can expect to earn as a retailer, as in if the stuff's on your shelves or if you're just selling the product, and what you can expect to earn as a team builder. Please note that it is in dollars. However, due to the volumes that we're putting out the UK, the fact that the UK is going crazy after our launch on the 26th of September, we will shortly be getting paid in sterling. Have a wee look at this and it will give you a brief understanding into the possibilities behind the compensation plan.
Let's say this box represents you. Visually, you can imagine your retail customers would sit out here. In the beginning, you will build just 2 teams. You can think of this as bringing on 2 sales reps. Let's call them Team 1 and Team 2. If you find another person who wants to join you, you can put them here, or you can start another team. But let's keep it simple in this explanation. When these 2 organizations each do about $4,500 in sales volume, you'll be making over $500 a week. Sales volume is all the volume you and your customers have ordered and all the volume from your teams and all their customers. When each of those two organizations are doing about $9,000 in sales volume, you'll be earning $1,000 a week. When the sales volume in each of those organizations reaches $18,000, you'll be making about $2,000 a week. Annualized, that's a six-figure income. Leaders, listen up. When your income reaches $2,000 a week, you can add another team over here. And when that team's sales volume gets to $18,000, you're making another $2,000 a week for a total of $4,000 a week. Or, if you prefer, you can put another one of these boxes. They're called income positions under one of your existing teams and do it again to an additional $2,000 a week. Regardless of how you do it, most people will have achieved a full-time income. Every person you personally bring into any of the RX brands, you can make an additional 15% of whatever their base paycheck is. As an example, if someone you brought into the business earns $2,000 a week in base pay, you can qualify to make an additional $300 per week. This is your reward for helping other people get to a full-time income. Everyone they've brought in is your second generation. And you can also qualify to earn 10% of the base pay of all of them. There's more, a lot more. You can also earn 5% on all your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh generation base paychecks. This can be enormous. There are several other bonuses that you can qualify for, like car bonus, bonus pool income, as well as fun incentives like cruises and vacations. The bottom line is, RX pays up to 35% more money than any other compensation plan I've ever seen.
Okay, so that's the crux of it, and I can edify that. If I could just find my mouse, I'd move us on. Okay, now many people, many organisations will not be transparent with actual earnings, and that is also what makes some people a pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme is against the law, and it's where false earning promises are made. We want to be transparent. I made this presentation up, and I want you to know exactly what the earning capacity is in the real world. I've circled officer. I started trading with this business the 6th of September, and I made officer on the 26th of September. I received an award at Birmingham for it, and my team will all edify this. When I made officer, my team made vice president, director, managers, supervisors, and team leaders. We all got promoted. Now you will see that where I've circled officer, the weekly average is $2,245. And the week I made officer, I earned more than that in my first week. And I am not joking. I nearly fell off my seat. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a mistake. I actually thought it was the money for all my team, but it wasn't. My team each earned in their own right too. Somebody earned $900 roughly, somebody earned $600, somebody earned $300, somebody earned $200 odd, and a couple earned $50 odd. So I am telling you, and I can show you bank statements and I can show you commission statements. This is real. I am working this part-time. Every one of my team is working this part-time. The RX Bill of Rights. Listen up. If you join a network marketing company, and that is part of what this offering is for you, just part of it, but it's there. Now, ordinarily what happens is you'll be trained to run your own business, but it's not really your own business. And let me give you my previous company, who I actually am still involved with, Utility Warehouse as an example. They're a network marketing organisation, and I'm not speaking out of turn here because this is true. Utility Warehouse drafted a compensation plan, and they recruited many estate agents and letting agents to build a business. And those estate agents and letting agents understandably sold to tenants. And they built a business on the back of that. However, probably stereotypically but factually, tenants, and I should say I am one, so I'm not being cheeky to anybody who's a tenant, don't pay their bills as well. So Utility Warehouse lost money. And overnight, they changed their plan. And the estate agents and letting agents who were involved lost thousands of pounds monthly and pulled from their agreement. Now, that happens all the time in this industry. What ARICS are saying is, it's not happening with us. So when you sign up to your original agreement. And I'm not going to insult your intelligence by reading every one of these out to you, but if you go to the bottom one, look at the power of the bottom one. You have the right to maintain your original agreement. So effectively, if any changes are, and I'm going to use the word imposed, though they never would be, at any point in the future, you have the right to say, no, I don't want that. I'm just going to stick with plan A, thanks very much. And that's what makes your business your business. You're not an employee, not this time. This is completely different. There is nothing else like this in the industry. Here's the management team. I am not one that believes that on this call you're in the least bit interested to know who all these people are. So I won't bore you with that. But I need you to know what they stand for. Each and every one of these people were involved in other companies. Some of them were on the field. Some of them were doing what we do. And they were earning multi-million dollars. But they didn't like the fact that the business was being run for the corporate, for the shareholders, for the management, and not for the people in the field. So they walked away from their existing company. They walked away from a lifetime of residual income to start a business 4 years ago in America, which has gone from strength to strength. And they did the whole thing basically with the distributor at the centre. And believe me, that makes them special. We've been honoured enough to meet some of them. We've spoken to them on the phone. We've been in webinars with the others. And I will be going to Utah next year to meet them all. I'm astounded with what they can do and what they've done so far. Now, multiple brands. I can't look at this slide without getting excited. And I'm willing to bet every one of my team's exactly the same. We have multiple brands. You can choose to retail them all, or you can choose eclectically. There I go again with my favourite word. We have a toiletries brand, that's Revive. We have Nutrify, which is your supplements brand, your liquid supplements, your capsule supplements, cellular nutrition, all sorts of ailments we'll come on to shortly. You have an aromatic brand of essential oils, which, to be honest, I knew nothing about, and I didn't pay them any heed when they were launched. It meant nothing to me. However, I'm now using them. Anybody who knows me knows I have had an addiction to Solpadeine for years. Hey folks, I'm out. I'm in the addiction club. And I now found that Escape, which alleviates headaches, does the job that Solpadeine did for me. You've no idea what that means to my life. Then you've got Purity, which is a water and air filtration system. And down the bottom right-hand corner, we've got Slenderize, which is the weight loss system, which I've spoken about briefly earlier on. What I'm presenting to you here is the opportunity company. I am talking to you about the opportunity. That is how they've branded this. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Juve. Juve is brand new, guys. If you come into this, you're getting your hands on something the rest of the world haven't got. This is an anti-aging skincare range. Now, I don't know if any of you did what I did last year and fell for this, if you can see me. This is instantly ageless. It was an anti-wrinkle cream, and I fell for it. I went out and I bought it, and I put it on, and I felt as though my face was telling me I'd been to the dentist. It worked, but the next day, honestly, there was a kind of burn mark in my face. I've subsequently researched it, and it's got chemicals in it. Every single one of our products is as natural can possibly be. Juve also doesn't just eliminate your fine lines and wrinkles and clear away your dark spots and solve anybody's problem of vitiligo. It doesn't just do that in 90 seconds, but it also has a therapeutic benefit. So it can be used to replace your moisturiser, your toner, the whole kit and caboodle, and the price point is fabulous. There are video links for each of the products that we sell. I've picked two to show you. ARICS have a panoptic health approach, which means that we want to work on every aspect of everybody's health. Have a wee look at this one. 90 seconds long. And as you can see here, I'll just speak, Woodson, as you can see here, basically applies the anti-aging serum, and within 90 seconds, it works on her face. But unlike this chemical-ridden stuff, which lasts a maximum of an hour, then fades, this lasts 8 hours. The world is going mental for this. They're out of supplies and they're not in yet. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is going to turn our businesses upside down. Then we have the liquid nutrition, MOA. Take a wee look at this.
MOA is a nutrient-loaded mixture packed with an abundance of the world's most exotic superfoods.
I don't want to stop it. I hope you can hear it.
You won't find these exotic fruits, vegetables, and spices in your backyard. With extraordinary products cultivated in tries all over the world, MOA includes foods like agave from arid farms in Mexico, seaweed from deep, crisp Canadian waters. Seaweed has a broad range of minerals healthy for the body. Noni, that can be found in the forested hills of Hawaii. Biobreed, the black pepper thriving in India. Biobreed is a black pepper that has been proven to increase the nutrient absorption of vitamin C, CoQ10, vitamin A, and other vital nutrients. It is also known to regulate the immune function, enhance food, and support digestive health. Flavorful pomegranate from the fresh green fields of Turkey. Rich Mediterranean bergamot, cultivated in Italy. Bergamot is typically used as an essential oil to uplift and relax the body. It is recognized for its relieving effects, protection of nerves, and regulation of LDL cholesterol. Curcuma, grown in tropical India. White tea, harvested from the ancient hills of China. White tea is the least processed tea and has high antioxidant levels. Acai from the Amazon groves in Brazil. Maitake mushroom, produced in Japan. The maitake mushroom helps support healthy immune function, cellular defense, and can positively affect cholesterol levels and blood pressure. Ancient healers have used the maitake for thousands of years as a tonic to promote health and long life. An exotic mango seed from Thailand, and that's only a few. Most nutrition drinks contain only a small amount of real product from concentrate that is then diluted to such an extent that it is nothing more than flavored water. MOA, on the other hand, comes full of fresh ingredients, making it more nutrient-dense, potent, and effective. As a result, the concentrated blend of MOA achieves in one shot what an entire bottle of competing products have to offer. Nature provides a wealth of nourishing foods to keep humans healthy, and that's why we made MOA. Give MOA a shot and see what it can give back.
One shot equals what our competitors have in an entire bottle. We have a gentleman from the Netherlands who has built his entire business, and he is now making a 6-figure income every month, and all he sells is MOA. Nothing else, just MOA. MOA stands for mother of all, speaks for itself. So why are multiple brands so important? Because I didn't get this at first. Look at Dasani drops. Dasani drops are, they're a flavour enhancer for water. Now, they're full of artificial sweeteners, they've been known to be potentially carcinogenic, and they've got loads of other bad stuff in it. When that came out in the press, the brand took an absolute plummeting. Now, I remember this, but did I have any idea that it was going to have anything to do with Coca-Cola? Not a bit. The whole concept of multiple brands is such that if one brand gets bad press, or if one brand starts to die off, it can be reinvented. They all sit under the ARICS umbrella, but they're all completely different brands in their own right. It's genius. There's no other multi-level marketing branch that does that. Then look at the bottom, life cycle of a business. Now, the most dangerous time to get involved in a business is during the startup. We all know they fail. the best time to get involved in a business is during rapid growth, because if you get in at the start, you benefit from the increased wealth of the business. And we are about 1/3 up the rapid growth curve. However, look what happens in any business. It doesn't matter what you're selling, in any business, there will be a decline. Now, ultimately, if you've got multiple brands, that decline can be controlled through the introduction of new brands. If you're trading with one brand, for example, Herbalife, Juice Plus, it will lead to death when the business comes to the end of the life cycle. So multiple brands for me is an absolute given, and it's ingenious. Now, the power of 4. Have a look at this. Up the top, we've got 4 different ways that you can get involved with us. You can just be a consumer. You can use the products and feel the health benefits. You can be a preferred customer, which means that you use the products and you benefit from the discount because you're a regular customer. You can be a recommender, and that basically means you're not thinking of it as a serious business, but you kind of learn about the products, and you will feel the benefits of what they do. So you talk about them, and as you talk about them, you get people to order them through your website, or you put them onto one of us, and for that you will get your products free, depending upon how much kind of revenue you give us, and you can earn money if you choose to as well. Then, of course, there's the business builder, and that's what we are on this call tonight. We use the products, we recommend the products, we recruit and train people to do the same thing, and we all put in regular, consistent activity. Now, by that, it could be 3 hours a week, it could be 10 hours a week, it could be full-time, part-time sometimes, but we all love what we're doing, it's fun, and we do it. If you choose to do it that way, the beauty of this is we're not asking you to run out and find 10,000 customers. We're asking you to find 4. We're asking you to recruit 4 people, teach them how to recruit 4 people, and teach them how to teach their recruits how to recruit 4 people. And on that business model, you have a business. This little video explains it.
With over $178 billion in annual sales, there's no doubt that network marketing is here to stay because it works. However, at RX, we want to give you the confidence that it can also work for you. Understanding RX's Activate compensation plan is simple. With our patent-pending compensation plan that uses artificial intelligence, you don't have to be an expert in compensation plans to maximize your earnings. The computer does it all for you. And all you have to do is concentrate on marketing products. Here's how it works. As you sell products to your customers, your objective is to find 4 individuals just like you that want to join RX to earn extra income by introducing RX products to others. With these 4 individuals consuming just over $100 worth of products every month, you can earn over $100 in commissions every 4 weeks. That's enough to pay for your products. We call this the power of 4. Now, if you want to earn 10 times that amount every month, teach your 4 to find 4, and teach those 4 to also find 4. If all of these people continue using the products regularly, you will earn approximately $1,000 every 4-week cycle in residual income. We purposefully designed Activate to make it so simple and automated that anyone can make money with RX. The more you duplicate the power of 4, the more money you make. If you're joining RX to replace your current job, let me give you an example of what it will take. First, an elite pack is the fastest way to build your income. These product packs contain a wide variety of products and services offered by RX. They also contain samples for prospects. In the first month, you will find 4 ambitious entrepreneurs who join RX and purchase an elite pack. With this purchase, you can earn commissions from the sale of the pack, plus a team lead bonus, a savings plan bonus, and the ASAP bonus. In total, you will earn as much as $1,390. Then, in the next month, if your 4 people sell 4 elite packs, they will each earn $1,390 just like you did. But as their leader, you will now earn well over $2,400. Each month, it gets even better. During the third month, if you can teach your new team members to duplicate the power of 4, you can earn as much as $10,000 in your favor. So based on your efforts, you can earn $100, $1,000, $10,000 or more every 4 weeks with RX. There is no limit to what you can do. It's time to stop imagining this kind of income and start experiencing the power of 4 with RX now. It doesn't get any simpler than finding your 4 to launch your new RX business today.
Okay, so you get out at what you put into it, but you're not looking for oodles of customers. The next thing that I was looking for was training and duplicability. It's got to be simple. We're all doing this part-time. We don't have time to reinvent the wheel. We have to basically use what's there, and what's there has to be damn good, and it is. You get access to the business orientation system, which teaches you everything you need to know in terms of video training about products and about how to work the whole office system, oodles of stuff. I've already showed you the video of the power of 4. Then there's us lot. Team Alchemy down the bottom left-hand side. The little girl, incidentally, is my daughter, and we wouldn't have a photo shoot without her. But they're the founding members. Unfortunately, Jackie couldn't have been there that night, but except from Jackie, that's the founding members of Team Alchemy, and I'm very proud of them. We've grown since then, but that's where we started. And then over in the kind of other photograph on the right, you'll see me with Riley Timmer, who's one of the management, and I'm receiving an award in Birmingham, blah, 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 blah. But my point is, these are real people, guys. They're there for us. Team Alchemy has seminars, we have meetings, we have telephone help, we've got Facebook support groups, we have webinars, and quite how much you engage in that is completely up to you. There's no pressure. We're not giving, there's a meeting and you must be on it. It is completely up to you how much you engage. But crucially, every person in your upline has a financial interest in your success, and that is so important, because if I have, for example, a crisis with my husband who's still in recovery from his esophagectomy, you can go to somebody else. You can go to the person that signed you up. You can go to my upline. You can go to their upline, and so on and so forth. Also, uniquely in RX, there's a concept called power of re-entry, which I won't bore you with just now, but it basically means you're guaranteed cross-line support as well, meaning that you will not just get help from people who are above me, but you will get help from everybody in the company. Coming to the end now, my whys. These are my whys. Everybody who's involved in business, even if it's a conventional business, you have to have a why. Whether it's to pay the mortgage or whether it's to be able to afford holidays, it doesn't matter. You need a why, because we all have down days. These are my whys. What's your whys? What would you be interested in changing in your life? Whether you choose to take this opportunity or not, you can carve your life out. You can change your life for your own good, and I encourage you to do that. Again, these are the founder members. Look at the diversity of them. This opportunity is for anybody. We've got young Sarah and young Scott, my stepkids. We've got Kathleen, who's my PA. We've got Jackie, who's an entrepreneur. Janice, this has turned Janice's life around. And Jules, who unfortunately isn't on the call tonight. The position is my wee entrepreneurs, so to speak. Contrast them to the big entrepreneurs, to the Steve Jobs of this world and the Bill Gates of this world and blah-de-blah-de-blah. What's the difference? Well, we've all got 24 hours in the day, haven't we? But I'll tell you what the difference is. These guys believed when everybody else was doubting. And so too do my team now. Very quickly, our RX stories so far. Look at the size of me. This was this time last year. This was when I renewed my wedding vows in Tenerife with my husband, 17th of December 2014. I was still that size in June when I started this. The after photo, I achieved that by September, guys. My asthma has been absolutely decimated. My asthma has reduced probably by about 95%. Our team have continual stories every day. We're helping a young boy with ADHD. We've managed, there's somebody, this is the most wonderful story. One of our team has been trying to get pregnant for 7 years and couldn't get pregnant. She was on these drops for a matter of weeks, on all this for a matter of weeks, and she's pregnant. How fabulous is that? The most important thing though for me on a selfish level is RX products gave my husband his life back, and we all get to be a family again, only we're healthier than we were before, because RX succeeded when the NHS dietitians couldn't. Now the Health Alchemy system, I've just had a text through here saying they get the webinar but they're not about sales, they can't do sales, this person. I need you to get this. We are not about sales. Wait for the next slide. We're about helping people. We'll let you be whatever you want to be. You can do this full-time, part-time, sometimes. You can just try the products. You can be a consumer, you can be a referrer, or you can just be aware of what we're doing so that you can give people that you love who need health help our information. There's other substantial income streams available from the financial services and mentoring businesses that come alongside this. There's no prerequisites for entry. I don't care if you think you can't sell. I don't care if you've never done anything like this before. Learn as you earn. We have an alternative front brand in the form of the Alchemy Group, so as to entice and not sell. We want to differentiate your business, or we want to give you the option of differentiating your business from other RX distributors, and that's what Alchemy does. We have exclusive access to a Portugal promotion. What I mean by that is, in April of next year, it's not a competition, it's a case of if you achieve X in revenue, which I can tell you is really achievable, you get to go to Portugal. When that promotion's finished, we're having a Tenerife promotion, and that's not just about getting you to Tenerife, it's about getting your entire family to Tenerife. How cool is that? It's not a competition, it's a promotion. And then we have the opportunity, which is a competition, to get you in front of Deanna Latson and have a one-to-one about our products. Now, crucially, for those of you who think that you can't sell, take a look at the white writing. Who do you know, what people do you know that have got these chronic conditions and many more besides? Asthma, IBS, osteoporosis, depression, obesity, peripheral neuropathy, arthritis, thyroid, they're all there. We all know people who are affected by this, unfortunately. And then look at the black writing, because this looks at it in a much more micro level. Who do you know who suffers from sore joints? Well, one little tiny aromaopathic essential oil can alleviate those sore joints. Who uses shower gel? Well, I'd like to think we all do. Who would like to lose weight? I would still like to lose more. Who works out? Who doesn't eat fish? And I don't mean chip shop fish, it's not included. We all know people who fit into these categories, guys. Now, here's the crucial element of what we do. You can help these people. This is not about selling. I'm loath to not swear here. Bugger the selling. It's about helping these people, because the financial rewards just merely follow. We base this business on helping others. So here's your investment choices. Now, crucially, look down the bottom left-hand corner. If you have either already bought a member pack, if you are losing weight with us, or if you're coming in to lose weight with us on a member pack basis, you actually get the business opportunity with it. So be careful when you're listening to me here, because you might already own what I'm talking about. So we have the bronze package, which is also known as the member pack. The investment, you may have already made it, will be a maximum of £295. I've put currency dependent because, as I say, it's sold in dollars and sometimes euros. I've erred on the high side so as you wouldn't get any nasty shocks. The products in this pack can be used or they can be resold. Most people use them. Most people come in as a weight loss kit, and it basically helps them shift about a stone and a bit. You can also use an aromatherapy kit though, or a skincare kit. Full training is given with all of these options. Access to the back office system, otherwise known as the business orientation system. And with the bronze pack, you get one pay leg, which I'll explain in a second. You also get 2x membership, which gives you 15% off the products for life, and you get 2 replicated websites. Again, I'll explain in a second. Then we have the silver package. Now, the silver package is also known as the Business 500 pack. The investment will be a maximum of £520, and this is a special one because this is primarily aimed to resell. Our objective with this is to have you have all the products sold by the time you've taken delivery of the pack. So your investment is recouped and you've made £169 profit in the 7 days that it takes for your pack to come. You can't ask much more than that. What we do is we give you our best-selling fast result products. This allows you to establish which range you like selling best, and you can use that going forward. Again, there's full training. This time you get 3 pay legs and you get 3 replicated websites. Then we have the gold package. Now, the gold package is what I came in with, and I came in with it because I knew that I had at least 4 months to go in losing weight. As it was, I did it in just under. But that comes in at a maximum of £850. You can use it, as I've just said, I used all of mine. It was nutrition and the weight loss I chose. You can use it. You can resell it. If you resell it, obviously you're reselling at a profit. You can use one brand, you can mix and match however you want to work it. In this instance, you get 4 pay legs and 7 replicated websites. Now, quite simply, without boring you about the details of pay legs, you're going to earn a lot more if you can come in with a higher level package. But I'm not about pressurising, it's down to affordability. And on that note, please, if you like the sound of this and you think affordability is an option, a problem rather, please remember that in my other life, we have financial services businesses. So consequently, don't be stuck. We will always find a way to tailor to fit your budget. These are merely the most popular. Up the top right-hand corner, you will see that the fulfillment requirements, as you start to grow your business, every company has a fulfillment qualification. What I mean by that is you have to buy something every month, either for resale or for your own use in order to get qualified to get paid. RXC's qualification requirement is $100 a month. Now, somebody told me a story last week of how she was stung with another company who wanted $4,000 a month. So get real. This is $100 a month. And more to the point, what you have to understand is once you've got your 4 people active, you get what's known as a team lead bonus, which is $97 a month. So consequently, one cancels out the other and you're running a cost-neutral business. These are the replicated websites that I've just spoken about. Look at the quality of them. Basically, you get 2 on the basic pack, 3 on the next pack, and 7 on the next pack. You have the opportunity, they're all separate websites, so you've got the opportunity, you've got Purity, Slenderize, Prime, da-da-da-da-da. You also get access to our own websites and our own Facebook pages within the Health Alchemy system. As a bolt-on, if you're not happy selling to friends and family, or indeed if you want to cast your net further and perhaps send 5 emails a day to beauticians or hairdressers or just general contacts, there's a fantastic system which does cost extra. There's a way of getting it free called the income generation system. And it basically is an email marketing system which allows you to send emails. You know when somebody's watched them. There are preset videos that you can use. Currently, all the videos are American. Obviously, they've been trading in America for 4 years. We are getting British videos, but right now they're American. Custom web forms. People pay a lot of money to have custom web forms put on their websites. You can do this within the income generation system. I don't know what that means, but I'm told it's good. So, in summary, I'm going to skip that last one. You might wonder how you can build your team quickly. How can you hit the ground running when you haven't got a clue what you're doing? Well, the whole objective of this is earn while you learn. We have meetings held constantly. We have weekly opportunities meetings held throughout 2016. So if you had somebody who was interested in the business side of things, you just get them on a webinar or bring them to a meeting or give them a video link or put them in a one-to-one call with me or your upline or my upline. Or, for example, if you're speaking to a teacher and we want the teacher to understand how she can fit that in or he can fit that in around about his work, we'll get another teacher to speak to him. There's resources galore to draw on. You're not alone. So whatever happens next, guys, is your choice. Somebody valued you enough to have invited you in this call tonight, be it because you're genuinely interested in the opportunity, or be it because you're the mystery caller who's here to critique me, for which I'm genuinely very, very grateful. Please be grateful to the person who put you in this call, because they know what we are sitting on here and they genuinely want to help you change your life and they believe that you can do this. We've got an arsenal of opportunities and products which will help you and those that you love. The next action would be speak to the person who invited you to join this call. But if there's anything in your life, guys, that you're not happy with, I promise you, personal development shows you that you can carve your next direction. As Albert Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If there's something you want to change, change it. Now, please think about getting on board during the pre-momentum phase. We only launched in the UK on the 26th of September this year. You've got no geographical restriction here. You can trade in any country. You can open in a country. I'm talking about opening in Chile just now. I've got somebody interested in opening in Chile. Get on board now. Look at these. These were 3 Facebook dumps I took this morning. But people are buzzing. Don't get in with the momentum. Don't wait. Please believe me when I say I'm very grateful for your attention. Whatever you want in life, you can create it with Team Alchemy. You may want to spend your life golfing. You may want to skydive. You may want to go on a beach holiday, or you may want to buy a giraffe. I've actually no idea why I've got photos of giraffes in there. But you can create it if you only duplicate what we're doing, develop yourself, listen to people and help them. Don't sell to them, just listen and help them. Believe in yourself, guys. Believe in what you've got to give and execute. Once again, I thank you. I thank you all for listening. I can see all your faces now for the first time. Hi, guys. Kathleen's yawning. I'll belt her later on. Folks, thank you very much for tuning in and listening. I really genuinely do want feedback, even if it's hi Debbie. I genuinely do want feedback. I genuinely please need to know what you think, because I believe in this business and I believe in building this business for my team. And if I'm doing it wrong, I need to know. So please give me feedback. If you are interested, speak to the person who got you on the call, message me, do whatever you've got to do, ask for more information. But I genuinely thank you for your time and wish you well in everything that you do. Thanks, guys.